Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. Parents, are you planning to introduce shapes to your kids or struggling to teach them, or your kid is getting confused between the shapes? Then this video is for you. We can see the shapes everywhere. The leaves of a plant, the body of a fish, or the food we take. Everywhere we can recognize the shapes. Shapes helps the kids to learn skills in other curriculum areas including maths and science. It provides greater creative skills also. Generally kids will get confused between the shapes circle and oval, rectangle and square, triangle and diamond. Yes, so I'm going to show you few fun activities where they can learn the shapes very easily. Activity number 1, shapes on flashcard and identify the shapes. Draw the shapes on flashcards. Show those cards twice or thrice in a week. Tell the difference between the shapes like square has equal sides, rectangle has opposite sides equal. Repeat them in session 2 like a revision. Slowly kids will start recognizing the shapes without any confusion. Second method in this activity. Whenever we are introducing new shape, let the kid identify it from other shapes. I asked my kid to identify the rectangle shape in this paper. We can see he's getting confused between square and rectangle. Yes, we can see that. But he corrected himself. Like this, I asked him to identify crescent. It's very easy for him. This activity is good for 2 to 3 years old kids. Here comes the next activity number 2, match the shapes. Ask your child to match the shapes. Just draw few shapes in the left side and ask them to match with the right side shapes. Or else you can go for pairing up also. Some toys are there like shape insert toys are there where you have to pair up the shapes. This activity is good for 3 years old kids. Second method in this activity. Draw the shapes inside the paper cup and provide few paper cutouts. Now ask your child to place those cutouts inside the paper cup with the respective shapes. This activity is good for 3 to 5 years old kids. This activity will engage your kids for a long time if you provide more paper cutouts. But I know it's not an easy task to prepare cutouts. After a long time, my kid has sorted out all the shapes. Third method in this activity. Provide few objects in a basket. Draw few shapes on a paper. Ask the child to place the object on respective shape. Let the child analyze it. Parents, please don't help them. This activity is good for 4 to 6 years old kids. It will increase their analyzing ability too. Provide all the toys and fruits, whatever is available at home, and ask them to analyze their shapes. But remember, they won't play it for a long time because it's an analyzing game. Finally, my kid completed the task. Third activity, make the shapes. Parents, especially mothers, it's our activity. Yeah, initially we have to start the task and later on our kids will complete it. Prepare circle roti, a square pancake or triangle dosa, whatever you want. Prepare some shapes for the breakfast. Later on, ask your kid to repeat those shapes. Provide them few sticks, playing sticks or a play clay something. Ask them to repeat those shapes what you have done for the breakfast. This activity is good for 3 to 7-year-old kids also. Yeah, they can play with this activity. The best advantage in this activity is without any delay your kid will complete eating their breakfast. Here you can see my kid. He is just repeating my action, how I prepared roti. See, yeah, kids, they will just imitate us. Here comes my next activity, sand art. This activity is actually related to the creativity inside your kid. Yes, my kid wants to do the sand art with those shapes. So I have provided the shapes and the sand, red color sand to him. If your kid wants to do another thing like designing with flower petals or with painting or with color, watercolors, let them do whatever they want. Let the creativity inside your kids come out. Let the logical part of the brain works for some time. Just kidding, parents. I know we are so sweet. Here comes our next activity number 5. Shapes on the floor. Draw few shapes on the floor. I have drawn 8 shapes. Now let's start the game. Parents, you have to call out the names and your kid has to jump into that. If I say square, my kid has to be in that shape. If I say oval, he has to be there. If he stepped on the wrong shape, then he's out of the game. It's my kid's favorite activity. Whenever he is not getting sleep, we used to play this game. Rectangle. Heart. All age group kids can enjoy this activity. This activity will be more fun if you have more than 2 kids. Yes. And this square, star, diamond, oval, rectangle, no heart. We can see my kid mood is changing. He is going to another mood. Star. This was taken long back. One day he was not getting sleep. So at 12:30 a.m. we were playing this game. Naughty fellow he is. That's all about the activities. Now we will jump into live examples. Just ask your child to show the objects with the particular shapes. TV. Okay. Square. Square tiles. Okay. Oval. Okay. మమ్మీ నీకు మొన్న ఏం చేసి ఇచ్చింది? ఎగ్ wrap sandwich. So sandwich ఏ shape లో ఉంది? Triangle. Very good. Finally, after all these activities, me personally myself have observed my kid applying some practical thinking towards the shapes. One day I gave him charcoals. He was segregating stars and crescent. And on another day when I asked him to do some activities on shapes, he was trying to draw the shapes on the paper. So that's a good sign, isn't it? So parents, try all these activities with your kids and let me know your comments and your experience in my comment section. Please like and share this video if you like it. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe for more videos.